What is up, guys? In today's video, we have an Inside the Mind sub video. I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like. Subscribe if you like some more. Comment down below what you think of the South Park update now that we have had a few days to adjust to it. And if you guys would like to use my code in the shop when getting anything, it is EvolveJake, just like my channel name is, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. I'm going to Classified Canyon this game. Not my favorite POI, but somewhere where I haven't landed for one of these videos, and I think it's pretty decent. My main kind of gripe against it before was that there wasn't the swords here. There kind of was over here, but either way, like, I was just more inclined to land Riptides and try to grab that sword. But with the swords being removed, this is a place I would be more open to landing at. There's several, I think like 2 guaranteed rare chests at the bottom here, and then also you can open up the computer to like rotate out. So while it is kind of on the edge of the map, it doesn't necessarily need to play that way. You can get out of here pretty quickly, which is something I like. I don't know if I'd rather have the Sovereign or the duels, but probably the duels. I feel like they're both kind of situational, but fighting in this bunker, I feel like I'm more inclined to get in the situations where the duels are better. Heard glass break there. I was like confused because I heard glass break and then that window was broken, but the player like didn't jump out yet. I don't know what happened. But I'd heard the glass break. Have the wingsuit, which is one of the 2 mobility items in the loot pool, but I prefer to use the crash pads if I get enough. But that's kind of, unfortunately, what it's dependent on is just RNG finding enough of them. And for some reason, the spawn rate of the crash pads feels very bad. Like, I don't enjoy the mobility changes they made in this update. I think Zero Build without mobility is very just fluky, and the skill gap is significantly lower. A lot of things come down to like who's willing to wait longer or like care more about winning. But I would be more open-minded to these changes, I think, if the crash pads had a higher spawn rate. Because crash pads are just a worse mobility item than shockwaves. Like, they're less effective typically. And so the trade-off there should be like we get a less, you know, effective mobility item, but at least it's more prevalent on the map and we can just have it and play with it. But as it is now, it's like less effective. The spawn rate feels terrible. And for some reason, they're dropping in stacks of 2 now instead of stacks of 3, which was like previously another advantage of the crash pads, is that the stacks just automatically came in higher quantity, so it's easier to get a stack going. I feel like also with the changes that were made, I want to have some sort of cover item. As I said, without mobility, Zero Build is very fluky and just timing based, and some of these cover items can help with that, but not always. Like, some situations are just chalked if someone's willing to like be camping the right place already and get like blessed situationally. And I think like having the game be slower paced is just not, like, it just is less fun to play, especially for public matches. Like, obviously in competitive or ranked, people are, you know, gonna be playing more for the win, but especially with this game being 8 years old, do people really want to play and set up all game trying to get a win 8 years into Fortnite? But yeah, so we looted the bottom part there. Good rare chests, which is nice. I got crash pads. My loot rarity is kind of trash, but it is what it is. And then you can activate that computer to fly out of there. And then there's also a launch pad on top of this thing that you can use to rotate as well. But we got a car here, and I'm going to take the car because, as I was just saying, the game is very just timing based right now. And cars are one of the things in game that you can kind of use to reduce how much just timing matters. Like, you're not just going to lose because you happen to be going somewhere where someone was already chilling. We can use this car if I don't flip it over 80 times. I think they just fought here. I was trying to quickly mark where that crown was on the map. That way we would know even after they picked it up. Okay, they died again. Someone picked it up. It is here. I think this guy should be healthy, though. It sounded like he just shot one pump shot to kill the person who was previously there. Like, I think he got good third-party timing. He landed up here and then launch padded, I think. Yeah. He's just gone. We can see what boss this is. Brutus. He is back with the update, so we could kill him and get the mythic dual shotguns, which probably would be the best thing to do. I don't really like using the dual shotguns, though. Like, I'd have much more fun using the pump. But for a majority of people, these duels are going to be the way to go, especially given the mythic one for free, essentially. We get the chug jug from him as well, which is nice. I forgot they dropped those. It's been a while. But he is back with the most recent update. He was gone for a period of time because the Yule Trooper boss was added, and he was the one that got replaced as an AI. But with Winterfest ending, the Brutus NPC is back. Jeez, man. So he's just pushing up on me, trying to create like just a random coin flip shotgun fight. I don't have any damage on him. He doesn't have any damage on me. And so the first thing I want to do is get control of his car. That way we can, when a car fight is happening, if you have the driver's seat, you're kind of dictating the pacing of the fight. Like I can get out and shoot him when I want, whereas he has to react to me getting out and shooting him or predict it. And so that's why I just like immediately grabbed the car. I shot him as I was making my way to get the car, but like that was my main priority as soon as he was pulling up on me like that, was just get the car. And then once he gets in, it's very easy for me to win that fight. Especially since having the dual shotguns, like that was a very perfect situation for it. I don't have to worry about the windows already being broken or not. If I can use my shotgun, I can just use the shotgun and break them myself with it. Whereas like with the pump, you don't want to like pump the window because then your shot's just gone. But the stick of truth is in this game. It's far away though. I'm definitely not going to be able to get that. Unless like just nobody else on the map cares about getting it. I still want to make my way over there though. Because the person who gets it is probably going to use it somewhat close to where they get it from. And so this getting over there will give us the best opportunity to like just play the game and not really be completely affected by the storm. So someone got it. I don't think he activated it yet though. I would imagine like a lot of people want to take it to somewhere where like they have an advantage. So like going to the snow mountain over there would maybe be somewhere that would be good for him. Okay, he actually used it. I think there is like a blue indicator on the ground when someone uses it. That right there is my mark, like me pinging where it was, just in case he took it. He used it in here. So the zone is going to close here. That was awkward. I want to be greedy and get these barrels rather than using my chug. I don't like where he used it. I feel like this is going to be weird. 7 opponents remain. What the heck? There we go. There's more bunkers here we can grab. That's why I did that. Gotta be careful mantling with crash pads in your inventory because like a lot of people mantle by just hitting their jump button twice. But if you do that with crash pads, you throw it. That was bad. I like did not even notice that guy was sneaking up on me. And he had the boss, so like I should have known for sure. throwing this loot in my bunker. I'm like so tempted to take that gold pump there. Like even this fight here, I felt like so like meh about having the dual shotguns. Wasn't what I wanted to do, but it works. I like, can you not have them back to back anymore? The game's trolling me. I just want them higher up and back to back. I think there was more on the bottom, but we shouldn't really need them. I wanted to be able to see over the house, you know? I gotta be careful getting out of here though, because the tires could grief me. Because eventually I might have to drop down in here. There's still 6 opponents, and we have 1 minute until the stick of truth. The game ends, basically. So they have long ways to go. And when you have the stick of truth set up like this, basically you just have to prevent anybody from being able to, like, play the game. If somebody's over there, I just need to shoot at him and grief him. The storm is going to be moving pretty quick, and it hits for 5. It's like we don't really need to get the kill. We just need to prevent them from getting here. This guy fortunately got to that low ground part there, so he's going to be able to close the gap on me more than he would otherwise. People died with crowns, but I don't know where they were. They weren't close enough for the crowns to show. And sniping at me. Don't know where this person is, but they're going to have to like run right up to me. Dude, this is bad. Too many people got close. We just need to like grief everybody. Oh, we got in. But yeah, I just want to like not overextend too much or focus too much on the kills, but just grief everybody, because with this many people being in a small zone, not that many people anymore, but like me shooting at them and them trying to run away, like put so much pressure on them. Final 2 are fighting. GG's. I don't know if I want to end up posting that game, because I don't think it was a very good match, but it had the stick of truth, which is, you know, kind of the new thing. But that is how I would want to play around the stick of truth. Just get to it and then try to prevent anybody from getting to you, which I did a bad job of that, but it was a hard area to do that. If the player took it up to the snow mountain where the edge of storm was already there, I would have only had to worry about in front of me. But him putting it basically in the center of zone made it to where people could come from any direction. So I feel like when you get that, when you get the stick, going to somewhere that's inconvenient and on edge of zone is most ideal, because one of your like directions to get to you will already be cut off. But that is going to be it for this video if I end up posting it. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.